We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Stay tuned for Cubs baseball next. Kyle Hendricks will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
At the plate, Tommy Edman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tommy Edman.
And the pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape, winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. And there's one gone to begin the evening. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's just 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
That is third. The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, Dero. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
To 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Number 38 gets the start for St. Louis in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, no balls and a strike. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Suzuki batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Suzuki is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Jeimer Candelario is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2 out, nobody on. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chasing up out of the zone.
Now at the plate, Patrick Wisdom, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's set. Here it comes. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Candelario leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2 is taken for ball two. Two out with the man at first. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with two away.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. And another foul ball. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs. We are still scoreless. Second inning coming up in Chicago. And with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
Nolan Gorman is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now here it comes. He pulls this one into right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Set to go now, Wilson Contreras. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. Comes set with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive base hit. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The center fielder, Lars.
So now to the plate, Lars Nootbaar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A ball and a strike. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill. Oh, a diving stop. One there, on to first, and they turn the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
So striding in, number 41. He stands in for the first time in this one. Now here's the pitch.
Hey.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. That's in the basket. A home run.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
3 runs already home here. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Flipped out the other way towards short. And this will be taken down no problem. Digging in, number 4. Ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
The center fielder.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
0-1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
A ball and a strike now.
Nope.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting fifth. The catcher, Miguel.
And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. From the stretch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-1. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Christopher Morrow. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball well outside.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Popped up. Goldschmidt shading to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Nico Horner. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
1-1. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire. Ready now, Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Amaya has a play. 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Standing in, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and no strikes. Weak roller right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals, but they lead it 3-0. In now, Kyle Hendricks as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And that's in there for a strike.
That's a ball.
1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Happ was born in the state of Pennsylvania. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And a Very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting. Number 27.
At the plate, Suzuki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Hey, you knock that donut off the bat, you look up at the Jumbotron, your batting average is above 300 and still climbing. You're feeling pretty froggy about yourself.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
2 out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cubs all set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Wilson Contreras. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Contreras is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And this is foul tip, so that runs the count full now at 3-2.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Nobody out, runner on first. This one's down to third. And that is through into left field, a base hit. In now, Tyler O'Neill. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
This is foul right side. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Striding in once again, number 41. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. 1-0 the count. From the stretch.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Called strike on the change, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Cards leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, number 4.
So in now for Chicago, number 4. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the air now, out to right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And not in time as the run scores. He pulls into third safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. Stepping in now, Miguel Amaya, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 0-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Christopher Morrow will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Hit weekly back to the mound. And he's in there safely as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Into the box, Nico Horner, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Pitch out, nothing doing. 2-0 count, and the pitch pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Neill is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Now the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. So coming to the plate, number 38. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 38.
First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0.
2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-0. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Scooped up, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tommy Edman.
Digging in once again, Tommy Edman. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Ball one.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready for another shot now, Paul Goldschmidt. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 1-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're up 3-2. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready once again, Ian Happ. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Suzuki stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. One out, nobody on. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. Grounded back up the middle. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Andrew Suarez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Andrew Suarez.
Jeimer Candelario will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A 1-0 delivery. 2-0 now.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Gorman. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Ball to strike on the outside corner, 2-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. On its way is pitch number 75. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. First pitch on its way.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1. Well,
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Popped up. Candelario will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
Number 16.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
count 1-0.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
The pitch.
Count 3-0.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Center fielder coming on. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter.
At the plate, number 4. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. The fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
The batter. The catcher. Miguel.
Number 53 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Now pitching for St. Louis. Number 53.
Miguel Amaya will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. Yan Gomes will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. A ball and no strikes. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
At the plate now, Christopher Morrow. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And to score from third is the tying run. It's a 3-3 game.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there. Able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Mike Tauchman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 40, Mike Tauchman.
Right side, hit hard. Taken in by Goldschmidt. The second for one. Back to the pitcher, covering. It's a...
Your attention, please. This game's defensively.
Anthony Kay is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Lars Nootbaar. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here it comes. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see 2 different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Shane Green comes on as the new pitcher following the lengthy delay, and it looks like he's just about ready to go. This year against right-handed pitching, O'Neill is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a change up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So stepping in, number 41. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. There he goes. Left center, base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Hey, you play to win the game right there. You want to put this defense on its heels a little bit. Late innings for them to implore the hit and run. That's an aggressive tactic by the manager, and it paid off.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Sliced hard on the ground. He's got it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 7, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Jacob Barnes will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Jacob Barnes.
Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Behind 0-2 now. Barnes has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Now that
stepping in and ready for another shot, Suzuki. Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And now pitch on the way.
Count is 2-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
the first baseman, number 9.
So striding forward now, Jeimer Candelario. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball. See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Edman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Estrada has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Chicago Cubs. Number 56.
He's set and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hap has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. Now to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
The pitch. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Nolan Arenado is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Count now a ball and a strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Mason Wynn will come on now and pinch run here. And now time is called and the reliever is warm out there. Number 74 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 74.
Here comes the first pitch. Nolan Gorman is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Drilled right back up the middle. Scooped up, 1 there on the first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Taylor Mosher will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing third base. Number 0.
Mason Wynn remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. Joe Romero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
The third baseman.
First offering on its way.
16.
Patrick Wisdom is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Number 0. Mason Wynn. Ladies and gentlemen, you're at incomplete. This game for the Cardinals.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Taylor Mosher.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Number 4 will be next. Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Nootbaar is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batter.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 4, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Grounded to third. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. First pitch on its way. Gomes stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now batting, Christopher Morrow. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch coming. Here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Count is 1-2 now. One and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Here's the payoff pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Contreras.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Contreras in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
The center fielder.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. To second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Here's the first pitch. Tyler O'Neill is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Just off the inside corner, looked like a changeup.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Julian Merriweather takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. At the plate, number 41, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Count still full, 3-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back. Off-speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now. Richie Palacios will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Palacios, a 25-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's safe. The throw was offline. And here in the 9th, they have taken the lead. The next to bat for St. Louis, Tommy Edman. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters. Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
In the dirt. Throw over to third here. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal. Ryan Helsley enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 56.
Ready for another chance? Nico Horner. He singled his last time up. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Cody Bellinger will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 24, Cody Bellinger.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Bellinger An imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a fourth-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. The 1-2.
2-2 now.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Now the payoff pitch home. Ground ball right into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 8.
Cubs are down to their final out now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Good waist pitch, 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, number 27.
Into the box, Suzuki. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's ready. Now the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Mosher waits on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that's just a great job of